The last significant rightist ideological movement was that of Nazi Germany, which assumed that Aryans, a misuse of a linguistic term, were innately and uniformly superior to all other races, a misuse of the word race. It had no scientific basis as to what constituted race or superiority, let alone how one could measure these differences. The fact that the Nazis were shown in the media to be so savagely cruel and irrational, and that they were totally defeated by the combined forces of the left, has made it inevitable that most decent, humane people in the world have become leftists and are strongly against rightist ideologies. This, of course, has nothing to do with where on the continuum real truth lies. The leftist bias and ideology is reinforced by the fact that most of the better educated people in all the advanced countries are leftists, while the rightists are usually less educated and have a tendency for fundamentalist religious beliefs and brutality. Most educated people are aware of the opinions and theories of the behavioral scientists. They assume that, like most scientists, the behavioral scientists can predict and control events within the environment in which they are alleged experts. So they accept their theories, which are mostly those of the extreme left, and which have little or no scientific basis. The behavioral scientists have an interest in supporting leftist ideology because it helps justify their existence. Now, people with rightist ideologies often occur as a consequence of privilege. Privileged persons, in an attempt to justify their special status to themselves, will sometimes assume that their position is due to some innate superiority on their part. Humane, sensitive, and privileged persons who are familiar with and believe the leftist ideology often will develop guilt about their special status. They will accordingly attempt to compensate for their feelings of guilt by supporting leftist causes and engaging in charitable enterprises that benefit less privileged people. They often become the most militant of leftist ideologues. But when the leftists feel they are innately inferior, they may become revolutionaries intent on upsetting the natural order of things by taking privilege away from those who deserve it and giving it to those innately inferior.